This EP, it's going to be the first EP I'm going to be releasing from a female, and trust me, it's very very unintentional. I love the female so much. I've even recorded material from Nicole Boss, Beyonce, Tiwa Savage, Summer Walker, Caesar, DJ Copy, and a whole lot of other females like that. It's somewhere stored on my computer. But I just felt that at the particular, I just can't be releasing everything at once. Like I've heard Tems music before, although I didn't know that it was her then. To be honest, she was one that sang "Try Me, Abby." If you thought I wasn't before, how do you start a song with that kind of vocal prowess? Oh man, I don't really fall on God, man. I'm tripping. And Shawty wasn't just showing off, man. She was actually spitting jewels upon jewels upon jewels. I think the love inside from out my mouth. On this particular song, she talks about stepping in, like trying to pull victims out of the seemingly endless hole. Okay, I won't say endless, but a very, very deep hole life's trauma and tribulations put them in. This particular song, it's like an introduction on what to expect on the subsequent tracks. Finally, I'm not running back. I'm turning up and down and down, coming down. Oof, sick song, man. Like the control of the flow here was crazy, man. And there's something she said. She said, "And I make iced tea, and I make it with your lemons." And I make iced tea, and I make it with your lemons. Yeah. Oh, man. Like I'm in love with this woman already, man. I'm in love, man. If you've had iced tea before, you know that it's relatively sweet, even though it's made out of lemons, which is relatively sour. Here she tells one of the victims who she possibly fell in love with. I know you've been broken. Shout out to Nicole Boss, man. But I'ma turn your pain, that's the lemons, into pleasure, that's the iced tea for you. Oof, this is the soul that I've missed, man. I want to cry, man. This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. This sound is no, man. Like this is the soul sound I've missed, man. You're lying. I've been wondering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind. Free Mind is about juggling self-depression and self-peace. Like the toxicity, it's been transmitted to her, possibly by the person she's trying to heal.
So everybody was like, "Oh, another boy is coming." So I kept on telling them, "This is a girl." So why on earth can you be so sure? What's that rubbish?
On this interlude, her mom's premeditated the gender of the Temilade's birth, and even gives her a name, that's the Temilade, before she was born. Wow, oh deep gone. I think this song is about discovering the mental crabby nature of the supposed person she's trying to heal. While I say crabby, is like where on the earlier song she stretches her hand to help pull the person out of that toxic hole. But at the present time, the person's toxicity is possibly stronger. So the person is actually pulling her into that depressing hole, that toxic hole. She starts to realize that, and she isn't feeling it no more, because she also needs to look out for herself and elevate in life. I've been doing things I know. It's the day when you running right back. This is a sequel to the previous song where she says this person should free her when if you miss it. Like instead of healing him, like I said on the earlier song, he's cut her more. Like he even left damages, not injuries. Oh, like injuries, they are not too serious and are temporary. I think I learned it sometime last year. But damages, on the other hand, kind of stays permanent, man. The best thing, that's what her verdict is, that they should just do their thing separately. Like this is the original breakup song. So I can take your pain when the dark is closing in. See, they want to lock me down. She's saying on this song that she's got the juice here, that she's the truth, and she's also the help. Like even though people tend to exploit the kindness she's offering, but she won't stop. Summarizing this EP, like it started from where she's looking to heal people emotionally, then she falls in love with one of the afflicted. The person seeing that she's a ride or die, he exploits those gestures and infected her on purpose, weakening her mental health in the process. The point where she couldn't endure no more before she becomes a patient too. And she tells him, Ogbeni, day your day, make I day my day. And what I feel to like the way I processed the EP was the person, it kind of come off as manipulative, even though she sees through him like fish tanks, we know fishing it. Then it ends with when she says she's still gonna try to fight the good fight that is helping healing people and the rest and the rest. Like even though the streets know they smile. Like this is the best content I've heard from a Nigerian in a very, very, very long time, man. The production it oozed class. Like even though it was plain, man, it was so classy. I loved how she brought back confirmed soul samples, and I think there was a bit of like dancehall or something. I'm not sure, Sha. Towards the end, I think the 637 track. Her voice and her personality, they did the most heavy lifting. To be honest, like if there was ever a voice that defined the beauty of pain, this is it, man. I loved this project generally, man. Like even though the first three songs were slightly better than the last three, it was short but very very concise. Like there was no features too, man. This album is an album that has a distinct type of vibe, and you need to kind of be in that zone to really appreciate how dope this album is, or this EP is rather. Is this a classic for me? Man, let's find out, man.